We didn't shed little sweat for this body. We often hear this word from people who are proud of their fit appearance. Sweating a lot when doing sports is associated with intense and effective training among the public. It is also thought that sweating shows that lots of calories are consumed and that fats are burned. Is it really the case? Let's see. Why are we sweating? When our body temperature rises, our sweat glands are activated and cool our body by removing moisture from our skin through evaporation. Sweating also occurs in situations of stress and anxiety, while only the sweat glands in the armpit and groin areas are activated. Different factors determine how much sweat we will do while doing sports. Gender factor comes first. Men sweat much more than women. Young people sweat more than older people. Different components such as genetic structure, ambient temperature, humidity also affect how much we sweat. Body weight is also very decisive. Overweight. Since people produce more heat when they move, the more they sweat. Another factor that affects sweating rate is exercise level. It is known that people who are surprisingly fit tend to sweat more than those who do not. When an intense workout is performed, the sweat glands activate quickly and allow us to move more by lowering the rising body temperature. However, it is not scientifically correct to assume that excessive sweating indicates good training. Especially, it is pointless to see the waste water as weight loss because only water loss occurs and this weight is recovered when water is consumed again. On the other hand, it is not correct to assume that a less sweaty workout was inefficient. The sweat may not evaporate quickly enough, you may be training in an air-conditioned environment or near the ventilator, or you are not generally sweaty. As a result, it appears that sweating is not an indicator of the difficulty or efficiency of training. The important thing about sweating during sports is replacing the water you lost. Since the body loses a lot of water during training, it becomes dry and it is easy to remember to drink water. However, it should not be forgotten to drink plenty of water, especially in the rest of the day. People who constantly consume liquids such as tea, coffee and soft drinks can forget to drink enough plain water because their mouths are not too dry. What to wear to stay dry? Synthetic fabrics such as lycra or polyester are thought to sweat more. Interestingly, these fabrics help more to stay dry. Since synthetic fabrics do not keep moisture in, they move to the surface immediately, allowing the sweat to evaporate faster and staying dry. Cotton sweat less, but they keep wet and trample by keeping moisture in. Cotton is the winner in terms of smell. In a review on this issue, it was found that the T-shirts that 26 subjects wore during 1 hour of intense exercise were smelly by smell specialists, and synthetic fabrics smelled much worse. The reason is not sweat itself, but a bacteria called micrococci. The sweat, which is normally completely odorless, is dissolved by this bacteria when it comes into contact with the air, and the smell appears.